Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Behind the Brush tour with Jeffree Star and Lipstick Nick. I was able to go to the class in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm from Detroit, so I traveled. It was about 2.5 hours to go to Grand Rapids, and I went, and it was an amazing experience. So I kind of wanted to share my thoughts on the class, how it kind of went, the price points and all those kinds of things, and also reveal what was in the swag bag. So I do know that on July 22nd, they will be hosting their second tour, their second stop of their tour in Houston. So far, that's the only other one that's actually officially scheduled. However, they both said that they're going to be adding more tour dates. So I don't know if that's going to be just this year or maybe going into next year. I'm not sure. I know that Lipstick Nick went on a solo tour at the beginning of 2018. And then her and Jeffree had announced just 2 shows, and they both have said that they were going to add more. So I don't know where they'll be or when they'll be. I know that they are planning on adding more. I'm not sure. So I'm only going to speak on my experience from the class and what I received in my swag bag. So there were 3 different price points for the class. There was $250 ticket, which is general admission. There was a $350 ticket, which was the VIP ticket. And then there was a $450 ticket. That's the Ultra VIP. So I had the $350 VIP ticket. So I can only speak on what I received in my swag bag. I am not sure what the Ultra VIP got that I didn't get, and I'm not sure what general admission got less of than what I got, if that makes sense. So if you attended the class and you know, like, comment down below and let us know, because I'm kind of curious to see what the Ultra VIP bags had that were different. So what you got in the swag bags depended on your price point for tickets. So the $250 seats, the general admission seats, they got a small swag bag. The $350 VIP tickets got a medium-sized swag bag, and then Ultra VIP got a large one. So I'm not sure what the Ultra VIP got that was extra and what general admission got. I can only speak on my VIP ticket, so I'm going to kind of show you guys later on in the video what everything I got in the VIP ticket. So the VIP seats, when you first entered, came with this lanyard, which is really cool. It has a Behind the Brush, the VIP tours, and they were all color coded. So like general admission, I think, had pink ones, and then Ultra VIP might have been black. I'm not positive if that was the case or not, but something like that. So that was really nice for the staff to be able to identify who had tickets and who didn't. I do know that there were some girls that snuck in afterwards, and I'm not even going to comment on that, because my personal opinion is I feel like if you pay for the ticket, you get the experience. If you don't pay for a ticket, you shouldn't get to witness the class, or I don't know. But this was a cool way to know that everybody that was in the room, if they had this on, they purchased a ticket. So when you were in your seats, you know, obviously I'm sure the staff was looking out for who had what, and they were really good about if there were extras. I don't think there were any extra seats, but I know that they were trying to get people. Like, I went by myself, so I was just looking for a solo seat. There was a lot of people that had groups of people, or just 2 or 3 of them, so they were trying to make sure that everybody sat, because it was a sold out show. So it was pretty packed in there. It was actually a lot more people than I thought would be. But yeah, so this was the VIP lanyard that you got. Also on our seats, we received this little notepad and a pen, which was really cute. And of course, everybody took notes on these, and I'm keeping them. I'm probably going to keep this as a keepsake. I don't know. So I kind of want to go over a little bit about the class. I'm not going to give too much detail on the actual class itself, because I feel like I don't want to compromise the integrity of the class. I know that Jeffree and Nicole stood on the stage at the beginning after they did their little intro and said, like, look guys, you know, we want you guys to participate, and we want everybody to be able to take pictures if they want to, but please do not take any video. I know that some people did take video, which, I mean, I didn't take any video during the actual demo. I took a little bit at the beginning and, you know, whatnot. I Snapchatted a couple things at the end, but I didn't take any video of anything else. I just felt like I didn't want to disrespect them, and I also, by doing this video, I also don't want to disrespect them or compromise the integrity of the class by talking about specific things that were talked about in the class. I'm going to be very general with it and just say I feel like it was a great experience. However, there were a couple technical difficulties that, I mean, it really isn't even a big deal. I don't even know why I'm mentioning it, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. There's a couple sound issues, a couple little things here and there, but I mean, shit happens. I don't think it's anything. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest with you. They pretty much started off the class by they got introduced out. They came out. It was about 30 minutes after the class was supposed to start, but, you know, no big deal. We were all just sitting there so anxious. It felt like forever, but it really wasn't a big deal. So they came out. They kind of talked a little bit on stage and then kind of gave us a rundown of how the class was going to go, what they were going to do, and then they pretty much got started. Nicole did. I mean, if you want to check out Jeffree's Instagram, it's an amazing look. It was so cool to see it in person, to see a professional working in person, and it was an amazing experience. Like, I'm so happy and I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful that I got to go to this class. My fiance actually purchased the ticket for me and told me, like, take a day off, take a night off. I got to leave my kids at home, go have like some mommy time, and it was amazing. It was so cool. So I'm very thankful that I was able to go to this class, and honestly, other than the few technical difficulties that they experienced, like the screen went out a couple times, like but it really wasn't that big of a deal. Honestly, I have pretty bad eyesight, and I'm horrible about wearing my glasses, mostly because like my lashes usually hit the, I'd rather have lashes than my glasses, which is really sad, but you know, whatever. So, I was still able to see pretty well. I mean, the screens, in my opinion, and I don't even know if this is possible, but I feel like it would have been so much better. Like, they had like projection screens that like showed them, you know, kind of was more of a close-up so that people in the back could kind of see specifically what she was doing. But it was pretty dim because it was on a projection screen. If they had like HD TVs up there, like, I feel like that would have been much, much better. I'm sure that that's not really practical. It's not something they can really travel with, but I mean, I know that that's probably not even something that's possible, but that would have been so much better to be able to see the picture a little bit more clear, because even though I was in VIP, I was in the middle of the room and it was kind of hard to see specific details, but honestly, I was just soaking it all in, more so than anything, the tips and the tricks that, like, I don't know, before I went to the class, I was kind of thinking, like, I watch YouTube tutorials. I, like, have seen people I've seen professionals do makeup on screen. Like, what is she going to tell me that, you know, that somebody else hasn't already said? But there was actually a lot of tips and a lot of tricks and a lot of, like, specific things that were just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I never heard of that before, you know? So it was just a really cool class overall. It was just a really cool experience. I was really excited that I was able to go. Other than a couple technical difficulties that they experienced, everything else in the class went really well. I feel like what they did is after the live demo, they asked the general admission to leave because that was the end of what they paid for. You know, their tickets included the live demo, their swag bag, their little lanyard that they got to take home, and that was it. So then once general admission left, they came back out, they did a live Q&A. Some of it was makeup related questions, some of it was like, you know, other personal life things, but in all, it was really cool. It was a really candid experience. Like, I didn't think it would be so interactive with the crowd. I figured that they would go up there, do their thing, and she would talk a lot, and it was just like, that was it. But like, it was really like, hey, if you guys have a question, shout it out. If you guys want to know what brush I'm using at that particular moment, like, ask me, you know. And it was that's exactly what happened. Most people were very respectful. You know, just be like, hey, Nicole, what kind of bronzer is that? Or what's that? Or whatever. You know, she kind of showed us her little makeup storage and where she keeps everything, which was like makeup goals. Like, it was so cool. But yeah, so it was a really cool experience overall, and I'm really happy with the class. Like, there was a couple things that could have went a little bit smoother, but overall it was great. So once the live Q&A ended, they took another little short break, and then we all got in line and got to take a picture with them and meet them, which was amazing. It was so cool. When I went to the class by myself, so it was just me. But when I got up to the front, they were both like, "Oh my gosh, I love your makeup." I actually did a look from the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. So, and I didn't even think about it, and that was so stupid of me. But Jeffree looked at me and said, "Oh my gosh, is that Morphe?" And I said, no. I said, well, it is Morphe, because it was I did use Morphe, a Morphe palette as well, but I said, no, it's the Lunar Beauty. I said, don't be mad. And they laughed, and it was funny, haha, and I was like, you know, for real, like, don't be mad. And he was like, oh, girl, it's not that serious. It's all good. And I told them, I said, you know, listening to you guys talk today, you know, I mean, let me get one thing out there. Jeffree Star is one of the most unrelatable people ever. I mean, he wears Gucci robes around his house, like, no big deal. He wears $125 foundation, like, it's no big deal. Like, he is bougie as hell, okay? But seeing him talk on stage about how he got started and the things that makes him nervous, and just him being vulnerable on stage was so cool because it was relatable. It was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like me too, you know? So it was just, it was really cool that we all kind of got to see both of them, you know, two professionals in their field and, you know, wildly successful, talk about their vulnerabilities and what they're scared of and things that help them start in the makeup business. It's like, you know, it was really cool. It was a really cool, it was very, very awesome, you know. So when we got to meet them, I said, you know, I was like, yeah, I listened to what you guys said today. And honestly, like I told them, I said, I'm a mom of 2 small babies. You know, I have no time ever to do anything for myself, but you guys have inspired me to finally start a YouTube channel. It's something that I've been talking about for years. Obviously, if you guys are watching this, you'll probably see this is my very first video. So it's nerve-wracking, but they really did, going to this class and listening to their stories and hearing their experiences and seeing other people who were kind of in the same boat, it really made me inspired to just do it. And I'm starting this channel and I'm super excited about it, and I'm excited that this is the first thing I'm talking about because they really did inspire me to just like take a leap of faith and just do it. So here I am, and it is, like I said, it's scary, but it's really cool. I'm excited. So anyway, so now that I kind of gave you guys, like I said, I don't want to get into specifics about the class. It was a really cool class. If this comes to your city and you can afford it, like definitely go. Whether you just like makeup or if you're, you know, trying to get into the beauty industry somehow, whatever it is, you know, even like I went as just a makeup lover. Like I don't do makeup for a living. I don't do it professionally. I'm self-taught from YouTubers, Jeffree being one of them. I remember watching Jaclyn Hill videos in like 2012 when she was filming in the hallway of her house and like had horrible lighting, and like I was watching her videos like, oh my God, I want to do makeup like that. Like, and ever since then, I'm like, that's what I want to do, you know? So it was really cool. It was a cool experience, and I'm going to stop rambling about the class and get to the good stuff. I'm going to talk about the swag bags. Like I said before, I can only speak on what was in my swag bag. So like this is for the VIP. And I'm also going to say that just because this is what we got at the Grand Rapids show does not mean that that's what they're going to put in the bags in Houston. I'm not sure if they're going to do the exact same products, or if they're going to do similar products, or if they add other tour dates later on in the year. I'm not sure if they're going to have the same stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess it just depends. I mean, I can imagine that it's going to be very similar, but it might not be the same stuff. So this is just what we got at the Grand Rapids show. So I am going to go ahead and start with the swag bags. Okay, so we got 2 bags. Okay, so first of all, when we got to our seats, you know, at the front, they were like, okay, you know, you're VIP, so take a seat, you know, in any of this area. They pointed me to the area, whatever. So I was like, okay, went over there with my VIP necklace. There was the notepad and this pen on the chairs, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'm so excited. And then I looked at the swag bags, and I'm like, oh my God, there's 2 of them. So what they did is they gave 2 bags like this. This one had this cute little lipstick tissue paper, which is awesome. This had a bunch of stuff in it. So I was like, oh my God, what's this one? What's the small one, right? So it has their logo on it, which was so cute. Like, I know it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but it was so cute. And I was like, oh my God, what's in here? Are you kidding me? A whole gift bag full of liquid lipsticks from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I was like, and I remember the girl that was sitting next to me looked at me and she's like, I know, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe there's this many in here. So these are all the empty ones because I took them all out of the package so I can show you guys. But yeah, this was full of liquid lipstick. So that was awesome. So I think what I'm going to do, okay, so I took all the products out of these bags. Let me make sure I got all of them. Yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, what I did is I kind of listed all the products that we received in order from the least expensive item to the most expensive item. That way, so I think what I'll do is go over the items that was in the larger bag, and then I'll do all the liquid lipsticks at the end, okay? So, and I will say, this has been really hard. Okay, so I went to this class on June 21st, I think, or June 23rd or something. I don't remember, but it was sometime around then. And I had said after the class, I'm like, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. My first video is going to be like, what was in our bag? And I was, you know, I was so excited. I'm like, I don't want to use any of this stuff. Well, I lied because I did use some of it, but honestly, I will say that I have not used most of this stuff. Most of this stuff I have kept in this bag, and I'm just like, it'll just be like a little surprise when I finally sit down and film it. It'll be like my treat. Like, once you finally, you know, film your video, we're going to go through all this stuff. So, Some of this stuff I've never owned before, I've never tried, and some of it I have. So yeah, let me go through everything in order from the least expensive to the most expensive. So starting with the least expensive item was the Colourpop pressed powder shadow. And it's so funny when we got these, this is an individual shadow, and it was really funny because like a week before I went to the class, oh, I just tore this. A week before I went to the class, I said, you know what I don't have? I don't have a Z palette or, you know, a magnetic palette with any individual shadows in it. Like, I don't own any individual shadows like this. I have some that are like in the actual packaging, but like, I don't have any like this. And I was like, I really need to get like a, you know, palette and do like a customizable with like favorite eyeshadows. You know, I should start doing that. And then we come to the class and I get one of these and I was like, oh my God, this is my first like individual shadow, which is weird because I have a pretty nice makeup collection. Not nice, but I mean, I have a pretty large makeup collection. So I was surprised that I didn't have one of these. So this is the Colourpop pressed powder shadow. This is in the shade High Strung. And this retails for $5. So these Colourpop individual shadows are $5. So it's really, it's a little, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, it's like a nice, it could be a highlight shade. This could be a nice highlight shade depending on your skin tone. Not for me. It's obviously it's too dark, but I'm going to swatch. Oh, and it feels really nice too. It's very buttery. Okay. So, oh, see, that's pretty. Yeah, that is pretty. I don't know how well you can see that on camera because it's very, very shimmery. But it's seriously, like, even when I'm going like this, it's like, ooh, that's probably going to blend out really nicely. Because that's already blending out in my hand pretty nicely. Yeah, that's pretty. I like it. Okay. Okay, so moving on. Like I said, so this is $5. That's what that retails for. So the next item is the Cream Shop, which was one of the main sponsors, I believe, for the class. This is the Angled Blending Sponge and Holder. Please hold. And I love the color. Oh my God. Like, it's like a Tiffany blue, like mint. Okay, so this was really cute because so I've tried products from the Cream Shop. Not, like, it's been a long time, actually. I think it was like a cleanser or something. I don't remember. But I've heard really good things about it. About this company. So it's got this cute little holder and it's like this adorable blender, which, like, how many of these, you can never have enough. So moving on, these are the Sleek Makeup eyeshadow palettes. We have one in E10 and then one in Sun is Shining. I think I swatched like one of these shades, but I really honestly, yeah, I did because there's some fingerprints on it. But yes, it's like a decent packaging. So I do know that you can get this. Sleek Makeup is sold at Target now, for sure. I don't know about these specifically, but I know I saw this brand at Target, and I believe they sell it at Walgreens now. I'm not positive about that because I've never owned anything from this company before. So this one is the E10 palette. Okay, first of all, I'll take these out because these are fucking worthless. So these are all, ooh, look at my window. Ooh, pretty. Oh my crap. So are these all shimmers? Yeah, 12 shades, a range of metallic shades from gold, ocean blue, and pearlescent purple. It includes a matte dark color. Oh yeah, so the black there. Oh, I did swatch this. I swatched the black one. It's not that good, but okay. So, I'll do a couple of these, I guess. I'll do this purple. I'll do the blue for some brights, and then I'll do this little pinky one. Oh, and I like this one. Okay. Okay, so starting with the blue. Ooh, okay. Ooh, these feel actually really nice. Okay. That one's pretty. This is the purple. Okay, that's not as dark as I thought it would be, but it's still really pretty. It's like iridescent almost. Ooh, that is like almost iridescent. This one is that pink shade. Oh, that's pretty too. Again, not as dark as I thought it would be looking at that, but you know. And this is like, is this green? It's kind of, I don't know, let's look. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, that's so pretty. That is so, so pretty. It's like a olive green shimmer. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm going to do the black one too. It's kind of hard with, these are really tiny little pans too, but. So it's definitely matte. It actually feels pretty smooth. Like that's doable for sure. This is actually pretty good for 12. These are what? Yeah, $12.99. That's not bad at all. But that's pretty good actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, so those look nice. Very nice. It's a nice little thing to have in the collection, especially for the price point. I mean, but they are all shimmers, so I'm glad that I have this other one. This other one is the Sun is Shining one. Let me shut this one. So this soft nude, subtle golds, and warm peach shades, perfect for chic daytime looks. Includes matte shades, ideal for perfecting a subtle smoky eye. Okay, so it just says it has mattes. I'm not sure if that's... Okay, so again, this is the Sun is Shining one. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I swatched this one for sure. Yeah, I do remember doing this. I do remember opening and being like, ooh, let me swatch like two. I'm so excited. But honestly, for most of the stuff, I haven't even opened the packaging. Yeah, so that is a pretty palette. It's got some shimmers in there, some matte shades. It's pretty. There's actually quite a few shimmers, to be honest with you. So this would actually be more my style palette. Okay, so let me swatch a few. I will swatch this. Oh, see, they do feel really, really soft. So that's nice. I'll swatch that. I'll swatch. Most of these are probably not going to show up on my skin, to be honest with you. I'll swatch this one. This one down here. I want to do a matte, but I really feel like I'll do this one. They're not going to show up on my skin. Pretty light. Okay, so that first one is that. Ooh, I like cracked one of the. Oh, I cracked that one. This is the chocolate. Okay. That is pretty actually pigmented, to be honest. This one is that goldy. Oh my God. That's so pretty. That one is more of a shimmer, like a taupe. See, these mattes are going to be really hard to show up on my skin. It's very pretty though. This is a nice neutral palette for sure. Okay, so yeah, so these two palettes are both $12.99 each. This is what they retail for. These are good palettes actually. When I first saw them, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like them, but these are actually pretty good. Okay. So next up, let's go with, I will go with this. This is from Milk Makeup, and this is the Blur Stick. I've heard a lot about this, but I have never tried it. It says, Blur Primer minimizes the appearance of pores, blurring microspheres. This is really hard to read. Perfect skin and create a smooth matte finish. So this twists up a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so that feels really, ooh, it feels really nice. I mean, obviously you're not going to see anything, but I am excited to use this. I've heard a lot about this. It feels really nice. It feels very, very smooth. I feel like this will definitely smooth out my pores. So this small version of this product retails for $14. So this is a nice little thing to have. Okay, so the next product that we have is the Benefit Gimme Brow. The first when I first got this, I was like, I already have that. I don't have this actually because my eyebrows suck. I hate them. This retails for $24, and this is a brow volumizing fiber gel. So this, and what I thought was weird is this comes in shades, so I thought it was weird that they gave us something that came in shades because you can't imagine that everybody would use the same one. This kind of gives your brows like a little dimension and a little bit of color. So if you have brows that are, this is actually perfect for me because I use the Benefit brow products in the shade 3, which is like a soft brown. So yeah, so this is a good product to have in your collection if you have brows that are pretty, like my brows are horrible, sparse. Like, I wouldn't be able to use this by itself, but this would be something good to maybe use over your existing brow product. I'm not sure. So yeah, I haven't tried this, but I probably will. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so this retails for $24. Honestly, I think for $24, this is a very, very small amount. I mean, is this the mini size? When I looked this up, there was only one size. Yeah, 3.0. So yeah, so this is $24, which I think is a lot, but I don't know. I guess we will do this next. This is the Mac Daddy of mascaras. This is my favorite. Okay. This is my favorite lower lash mascara, which I know it's ridiculous. You don't need separate mascaras for the top and for the bottom, but I feel like this works so well for the bottom lashes. I actually have this in a small sample size. I like the small ones because it's really easy. The wand is really small. This retails for $24. This is one of the best mascaras on the market, in my opinion, obviously. So the cool thing about this is the product itself is very good, but the brush itself is so... I usually don't like brushes like this, but this is really, really nice. It's nice to really get in on the bottom there, and it's curved kind of, so that it kind of hugs your lower lash line. I really like this one. So this was really cool to get. I know that the Jeffree Star said this before. This is one of his favorites, so I'm not surprised to see this in there. So yeah, like I said, this retails for $24. Okay, so the next product is going to be one of my favorites that we got is the Lilly lashes in the style Miami, which is one of the most popular lash styles. I'm gonna just take this out the package so you can kind of see it a little bit better. I'm sure everybody has seen these. It's funny too because not only was Nicole wearing these, but this is the lashes that she used for Jeffree as well. This is a very popular lash style. I have never actually tried Lilly lashes. I know it's I'm an Ardell girl. I love this is Ardell lashes right here. This is just the basic wispy ones. I love Ardell lashes. They're affordable and I feel like they really do work well, and if you take care of them, they can last quite a few wears. I usually get at least like 10 wears out of mine because I take care of them. I wash them. I'm trying to open this. There we go. Okay. So these are the Lilly lashes. They're gorgeous. I mean, not everybody loves these like separated lash styles, but I really do like them. I'm honestly, false lashes, I like any kind of lashes. There are certain styles that look better on my eyes, but these I'm very excited to try for. And I did notice that the lash band itself isn't super thick. Sometimes with some of these more dramatic lashes, the lash band is so thick that it's like feels so heavy on the eyes. It can sometimes be uncomfortable, but from what I've heard about these, that they're very comfortable to wear. So yeah, so these retail for $29.99. So expensive, but if you take care of them, they can last you. Next, we got a few items left here before we dive into the lipsticks. The next item is going to be the POREfessional's primer. I had bought, a couple years ago from Sephora, I bought a kit that had like 4 or 5 different primers. I had a small one of these and I liked it. I'm one of those people that that's cute. I've never bought the full size of this, so I'm one of the people that I believe in primers. However, I don't like spending a lot of money on a primer because I'm skeptical on how a lot of them work. I don't know. It's like, for example, I recently bought the Urban Decay Slick. I think that's the one I bought. And I don't love it. It was like $32 or something, and it's okay, but I don't love it. So it's like, I just spent $32 or however much it is on a product that is just okay. I don't know. But it is a good primer. I've used this before and I like it. So it's the full size one. This retails for $31. And this is definitely a staple, I think, that a lot of people, it's very, very, it's long wearing, and it really does help minimize pores, which is something that I really need because my pores are horrible. Yeah, so $31. We got the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, which I knew we were going to get something from Jeffree Star. I wasn't quite sure which one we were going to get. I was hoping it'd be the Thursday palette, but at the time of the class it was sold. I think it's sold out still right now, even though it's been restocked once. But it's sold out. It was sold out during the class. Okay, so I have only owned Jeffree Star cosmetic lip products. I've never owned an eyeshadow palette, and when I opened it, I was like, oh, and I'm sure everybody's already seen this. This is an old palette, so it's But look at the size of the freaking palette. Oh my god. Like, let me just compare. Okay, not trying to throw shade or anything, but this is just the one that I have sitting in front of me. Let's compare the pan sizes for these two palettes, because I'm pretty sure that these retail about this. The Androgyny palette retails for $45. I'm pretty sure that's how much this one was too. Look at the difference in how big these pans are. Like, I'm not trying to even compare these two. I'm not comparing them at all, but I'm just saying, just because this is the first one that I had sitting next to me. Like, holy cow. The pan sizes are crazy. They're huge. I mean, like, you're never going to run out of this if you buy it. Like, I cannot see myself hitting pan on one of these for a very long time. This one, however, I mean, you do get more shades. Obviously, like I said, I'm not comparing them. I'm just comparing the pan size. Like, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. So everybody's, I'm sure, has seen this, but I am going to swatch a few of the colors that I'm excited to see. So let's do, let's see. Ooh, I want to do this one. I want to do Fetish. Oh, yeah. I want to do Swallow. And let's go with Androgyny, obviously. Okay. Those are crazy. Okay, so this one is going to be Poison. Look at the pigment on that. It's crazy. It's so pretty, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so this next one is going to be Fetish. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. This one is Swallow. Oh, that one's a little, not as dark. Hold on. Okay. That's actually really pretty. And then Androgyny. This is really, it's really hard to get, like, I'm not a big fan of doing finger swatches, to be honest with you. I don't feel like they ever really show up correctly, but yeah, so this is extremely pink. I don't even have to really talk this palette up. A lot of people already own this palette. It's going to definitely become a staple, because Safe Word is definitely a amazing color. It can be used depending on your skin tone for so many different things. I know that a lot of people use this as a contour shade. It's a little too cool tone for me. Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on how much, if I have a tan or not. I mean, I usually don't have a tan. This is usually about as dark as I'll ever get. But sometimes I do get a spray tan. But yeah, that is the Androgyny palette. I'm so excited that I finally got one. So the last product that we got in the bag is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And I am so excited that we got this, because this is something I've been wanting to try for a long time. I actually have not opened this yet. Now, they also gave us a, they also gave us a mini version of this. Now, I don't think you can purchase the mini ones. I can't find it online to even see how much it is. So I didn't, you know, add that into the, oh, but this is so cute. It comes with a little, like, scooper for it. Adorable. This retails for $52. So this is definitely a pricey product. And I used the small one. Oh, I used the small one already, and it works amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to, like, dive into that. Oh my gosh. It smells like really fresh too. So yes, this is the most expensive product that was in the bag, retailing for $52. Okay, so the very last thing that I'm going to talk about is all of the liquid lipsticks. We got a total of 15 liquid lipsticks. I mean, I can't even hold them all in my hands. We got so many of them. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to swatch them all on my arm so you guys can see which shades that we got. Like I said, I'm not sure if these are the same shades that's going to be in the other class or not. But yeah, I'm going to go swatch all of these so I can show you guys all of them. Most of these are ones you probably have already seen before. But yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here are all of the liquid lipstick shades that we got. I'm going to start up here. We got a lot of neutrals, which was great. Most of these people I've already seen before, but we got Mannequin. This one is Birthday Suit. We have Christmas Cookie right there. And then Androgyny. This one is Calabasas. I like that one. I really like that one. This one is Posh Spice. This one here is one of my favorites. This is my sister's favorite, Scorpio. That's really pretty. This one down here is Allegedly. And then we have Thick as Thieves right here. This one is Watermelon Soda, which smells like watermelon. It's amazing. This one here is Anna Nicole. This one is Red Rum. We have Designer Blood. And then up here, because I ran out of room, we have Breakfast at Tiffany's and Weirdo. This one's not fully dry yet, but that's the all black one. So yeah, very, very awesome that we got 15 of these. Like, I could not believe that we got 15 liquid lipsticks. Like, that is amazing. So it's great that we got to all kind of add these to our collection. I had already owned a couple of these in the past, but actually my sister stole them from me, so now I have some more. Yeah. So last but not least, this is the shirt that I bought. This is the Behind the Brush shirt. This is the shirt that like the staff members were all wearing. I was excited that I got it. They had a merch table set up with the Behind the Brush shirts, and then they also had some of Lipstick Nick's things as well. And it came in the Jeffree Star cosmetic bag, which I kept to store all this crap. Okay, so now the retail value of everything that we received in the class, both swag bags, you know, the lipsticks and everything else, comes to a total of $531, and that's not including the mini size of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So that's huge. I mean, you're getting over, you know, you're getting a ridiculous amount of money back in products just from the products alone, not to mention the experience as a whole, getting to meet Jeffree, Nicole, the whole nine. So I think it is well worth the price, absolutely. Just with the products alone, it is well worth the price. All right, guys, well, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like it, share it, do whatever you feel. I'm definitely going to be having some more things coming up. I'm actually going to do a first impressions on all of the items that I've never used that I've received, so that's probably going to be my next video up. I'm really excited to kind of start this journey on YouTube, and I was excited that I got to go to this class and experience it. For those of you who are able to go to some of the upcoming classes, please go. It's an amazing experience. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Come back, check out some other things I have to offer. I got some really exciting things that I have planned in the future. Thank you guys so much. Bye.